Welcome to the Nexaura Spiritual Council. I'm your host, Drishna Krishnan. Today we are discussing about the chosen one's ebbs and flows. Dear chosen one, there is a sickness that no doctor can diagnose, a wound that no surgeon can stitch, and a pain that no medicine can numb. It is the sickness of the soul, the unseen affliction that eats away at men from the inside out. Many of you walk the earth with bodies that appear all yet inside you are fragmented, broken, weary and silently suffering. The world sees your strength, but it does not know your battle. They see you standing, but they don't know how much you are struggling to hold yourself together. You smile in public, yet behind closed doors you wrestle with the fears, doubts and wounds so deep that only God Himself can reach. There is a sickness more dangerous than any disease, a pain more clipping than a broken bone, and a wound deeper than any flesh can bear. It is the affliction of the soul, the kind that drains life from the inside out. Many walk this earth appearing whole, yet inwardly shattered they function. They move, they work, they laugh, yet inside they are bleeding silently. They smile, but their joy is missing. They stand tall, but they are exhausted. They go through life, but their soul is limping. The world only sees the surface. It measures a man by his outward strength, his achievements, his positions, but God sees deeper. He looks past the surface, past the false smiles, past the mask of confidence. He sees the pain that no one speaks of, the wounds that have never healed, the scars that tell stories of fought in silence. And this is why divine healing is more than a miracle. It is a necessity. It is not just about healing the body, it is about healing the whole person. It is about making you complete in every way, removing the weight that has held you for too long. So today we dive deeper because healing is a coming not just for your body but for your mind, your heart and your soul. Are you ready to receive? To understand divine healing, we must first understand what healing today is. Healing is not just about curing a disease, it is about restoration. It is about bringing something to its original state of wholeness. A broken cup may still hold water, but it is not whole. A torn cloth may still cover you, but it is not whole. A man may be walking, breathing and functioning, yet he is not whole. Divine healing is not just a patchwork solution. It doesn't merely cover wounds. It restores what was lost. It does not simply relieve pain. It removes the cause of suffering. There are three major dimensions of the self. The divine healing addresses sickness of the body, physical illness, diseases, pain and afflictions. Pain 2. Sickness of the soul, emotional wounds, depression, trauma, grief, anxiety and mental torment. Sickness of the spirit, sin, separation from God, lack of peace, spiritual blindness and bondage. Most people only think of our physical healing, but God's healing goes deeper. A healed body with a broken soul is still a broken person. A healed mind with a sick spirit is still incomplete. That is why divine healing works from the inside out, restoring not just the body, but also the mind, heart and soul. Healing is more than just the absence of sickness. Divine healing is the restoration of everything that we lost, stolen or broken in your body, in your soul and in your destiny. When God heals, He doesn't just fix what is broken, He restores He transforms, He makes things whole. Man treats symptoms, but God eradicates the roots. Doctor diagnoses, but God delivers. Medicine works with the limits, but divine healing knows no boundaries. Some of you have been carrying pain for years and you have accepted it as your own. But I came to tell you, your pain is not your portion. Your brokenness is not your destiny. God's will is for you to be made whole, yet many people don't even realize they are sick. They have learned to live with the wounds, to function in their brokenness, to survive instead of thrive. But today, God is calling you higher, to be restored, to be healed, to walk in wholeness and power. Some of you are perfect, fine on the outside, yet you are dying inside. You function, but you are exhausted. You succeeded, but you are unfulfilled. You laugh, but you are carrying inside. You have people around you, yet you feel alone. You wake up every day, yet you feel no purpose. This is a sickness called silent suffering. It is a pain that no one sees, a wound that no one understands. It is the weight of carrying burdens you cannot explain. It is the struggle of feeling unseen, unheard, and unnoticed, even in a crowd. A broken spirit will weaken even the strongest body. The sickness you ignore inside will eventually destroy what you build outside. You cannot pretend to be whole forever. What is hidden will always surface. The universe is great physician that sees the wounds no one can see. That's beyond the mask, beyond the performance, beyond the walls you have built. And the universe calling you to come to there, just for healing but for completeness. The true healing begins when you stop hiding and start surrendering to the universe. Just cured to diseases. The universe restored lives. The miracles were not just about fixing the body, they were about bringing complete transformation. True healing starts from within. The same power is still alive today, walking in God's supernatural healing power. Daily, many wait for healing as an event, something that happens suddenly and dramatically. But the universe says that healing is also a process that sent His word and healed. Healings comes from God's word about faith, abundance. It is not just about movement of breakthrough, it is about learning to walk in divine health every day. How to walk in divine healing daily. Guard your heart. Unforgiveness and bitterness invite sickness into your soul. A wounded heart can lead to a wounded body. Release the pain. Forgive. Let go. Our collective prayers and chantings, the beautiful affirmations, the thoughts, the intake of breathe, the conscious breathe makes us more healed. Remember, we don't need to beg for healing or something. It has been already curable. All you need to walk in it and declare it, because the universe doesn't heal, it makes whole completely. This is a question many struggle with. If God is all powerful, if He has the ability to heal, then why do some remain in pain? The answer lies in God's perfect wisdom and timing. God's timing is not our timing. The Apostle Paul had shown something that caused him suffering. He prayed multiple times for God to remove it, but instead God said, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." In my life, I went through severe pain and failures. Each time I was questioning the God
why this happened to me, what is wrong with me. Having so much divine talent, but still why I'm suffering. But the God knows that He's going to give the miracle power to heal this planet Earth. So that's why that was all my tests were happened. Healings come different patterns, miracles that happens in a moment. Some healings are gradual, a process that takes time. Some healings are hidden within a greater purpose, where God is doing something beyond what can we see. What looks like an unanswered prayer may actually be divine preparation for something. Delayed healing is not denied healing. If you are waiting on healing, know this is God has not forgotten you. His timing is perfect and His plan for you is good. Sometimes God heals the body, sometimes God heals the heart before the body. Sometimes God heals through eternity, where suffering is exchanged for clarity. Whatever the case, He's still with you, even in the waiting, even in the delay. Even in the mystery, trust His timing, trust the wisdom, trust the purpose, because when the universe heals, it is always for you. And the God chosen ones, perhaps you have carried pain for years, perhaps the battle has been long and the waiting has been hard. Maybe you have cried in secret, prayed in desperation, and wondered if healing would be there. But hear this today, healing is coming. Your suffering is not the end of your story. Your pain is not your destiny. What you are walking through is temporary, but God's promise is eternal. Your healing is sure, for I will restore health to you, and your wounds I'll heal you, declares the Lord. Nothing can stop what God has ordained for you. If God has spoken, it is already done. No sickness, no delay, no opposition, and no circumstances can stop what He has set in motion for your life. When the energy says it's over, the God says, I am not finished. When your body feels weak, God says, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. God says, my strength is made for you. When doubt creeps, God reminds you, I am the Lord who heals you. Hold on, your breakthrough is near. You may not see it yet, but heaven is moving on your behalf. Angels are fighting for you. Prayers you have prayed are still active. The healing you have seen begin is already on its way. And nothing can stop what God has ordained for you. Let's pray this prayer of faith together as one family. Heavenly Father, O great and mighty one, the Alpha and the Omega, the God who wants to, who is and who is to come. We stand before you today, not as ordinary people, but as your chosen ones, generation set apart, a people called by your name. Please make us a strength in the let the healing mix flow in the river. Let's break through every sickness, every affliction that has tormented your people, breaking the chains of sickness and diseases. For too long, many have been bound by unseen chains. For too long, they have been smiled while dying inside. For too long, they have suffered in silence, carrying burdens that were never meant together. For too long, the enemy has visualized that they will never be free. But today, my universe, enough is enough by the authority of the Lord. We declare total healing and restoration right now. Every affliction we commanded to go in the mighty name of the Lord. Cure or cancel diabetes, chronic pain, everything will remove from our blood. disorders, even a hidden infirmity be uprooted by the fire of God. Oh, my dear universe, you are the same God who healed the lepers, who opened the blind eyes, who made the lame walk. He sent your word and it healed them. Let them same word go forth and restore every broken body, healing for the broken hearted and wounded souls. Those broken who's rejected, abandoned. Oh my dear God, every shattered piece for those who have carried pain too deep for words, let your love flood their souls like never before. For those who have been crushed by life, by betrayal, by disappointment, restore their joy. Oh my dear universe, just heal the broken heart and land up the wounds do not exist. Those who have strayed from you, those who have been trapped in sin, those who feel far from your presence, bring them back home. Break every chain of addiction, every stronghold of the enemy, every lie that says they are too far gone. Your power is broken. Let your fire consume every spiritual sickness. There has been darkness. Let your light shine where there has been despair. Let hope arise where there has been bondage. Let freedom explode, revival and restoration over every life. My dear universe, let's heal this planet Earth from sufferings, from sins, from diseases, from everything. You just make us to cherish, to nourish with the love, with the humanity, with oneness, and moreover the gratitude. Let's close your eyes and take deep breath and feel that God is within you and He knows everything about you. The explanation you already gave, let minds be renewed, let destinies be restored, and the universe lift up every single person who will hear and watch. The God is within us. Our collective prayers for each individual well-being and for the planet Earth healings will work. The universe is watching us. I'm wishing you each and every one to stay happy and healthy, sending you healings to cure from the core itself. Once you awaken, once you enlighten, nothing gonna stop you. Trust me. Thank you so much for joining with me.